WWE Money in the Bank 2024 was in Toronto, Canada. Okay, WWE was in the six. Speaking of the six, bitch, it's almost as if like Triple H is Drake and Drew McIntyre is Kendrick Lamar. Okay, period. And Triple H is doing any and everything he can to keep the belt off of Drew McIntyre. But it's just like, bitch, Drew McIntyre, like Kendrick Lamar, is that dude. It's just like he's gonna shine regardless. None of your tactics will win. It's just like, damn, what the fuck happened with Drew McIntyre? But anyway, we're gonna get into WWE Money in the Bank. Okay, I had a chance to catch it Saturday. I just gotta say, it was all in all a pretty good show. Okay, yes, we did have our hiccups, but we're gonna go ahead and get into some of my moments, my little highlights, and we're gonna get into a little bit of buzz that's going on online about the overall show. So before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, period. Hit that bell notification to be updated and notified on when I upload more content such as this. And we're going to go ahead and get into the mess. First and foremost, shouts out to Jey Uso and the Bloodline for that matter, as I'm understanding that Saturday, the day of the actual Money in the Bank, was actually the burial, the funeral for Mr. Sika, Roman Reigns' dad, of course. And the Bloodline and Jey Uso had to really make a tough decision, and they chose to be in Canada, repping the family at Money in the Bank. And so I know that was a really tough thing to be kind of like faced with at this time, you know, go to Canada and fulfill a dream and or stay here and be with the family in this really, really, you know, tough time here. And so shouts out to the Jey Uso and the Bloodline and Roman Reigns and the whole family and all the Samoan wrestlers and everybody across the world, bitch. Okay, period. But hands down for me, the men's Money in the Bank match was the best match of the night, bitch. Okay, it was action packed. It was a great match, and it definitely showed me here in this era that you can have great ladder matches and kill it in a ladder match and not necessarily kill yourself. Okay, period. No, it was not a Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy style match, but it was entertaining. Okay, and majority of the spots hit perfectly, and you know, it was a few botches here and there, but no major botches with the ladders, I must say. Okay, period. Hands down, the MVPs of the night. Well, you can only kind of have one MVP, right? Okay, well, we'll have one MVP. Okay, period. Chad Gable was my MVP of the night for that match, bitch. Period. Damn near about the whole show. No shade, no tea. Honorable mentions for this match, Carmelo Hayes and, of course, Drew McIntyre. These guys absolutely killed it. Shouts out to Andrade as well for doing his big ones in the match. Okay, period. The moment of all moments for me, though, bitch, period. Chad Gable hanging from the briefcase, damn near about, okay? Like, being that suspended that high in the air and taking that bump, crashing down on your face, getting back up, and then having to take a spear? Bitch, that was over. Chad Gable, like I said, he absolutely ate. And on top of that, him suplexing the ladder. What? Bitch, he ran out of motherfuckers to suplex. So he went to the ladder and said, eat, take it. And that was amazing. Like, that is a highlight reel. That's just like a whole topic on its own, bitch, what Chad Gable did with that ladder. That was genius. But Drew McIntyre throwing a ladder at Jey Uso as Jey Uso was climbing to the top to actually get the briefcase and install Yeet in the Bank for us. Drew McIntyre hit Jey Uso with a full-blown ladder, bitch. Goes up, climbs up, and wins Money in the Bank, bitch. Okay, hashtag I prayed for this. Drew McIntyre prayed, but I don't know if he prayed all of his prayers all the way through, bitch. Or, you know, if God received his prayers how he meant to have it play out. Because, baby, this night and Drew McIntyre and just what Drew McIntyre has been through has just been crazy. I also, too, noticed that Braun Breaker had new entrance and theme music, okay? And I'm looking, and I'm just like, okay, I don't hear the dogs barking, bitch. What the fuck is going on here? This shit is whack. But anyway, shouts out to Braun Breaker, because him and Sami Zayn did have a good match, okay? Sami Zayn retains. Okay, period. Thank you, Trish. But sis, in the meantime, in between time, No more hosting gigs. Okay, period. Oh my God, bitch. Trish looked amazing. I feel like all I saw was breast and a belt buckle. Okay, period. Like, Trish, we know you slay, mama, but if you're gonna host this show, baby, we should have felt like we was like at a night at the Oscars or something like that. Like we was on, you know, like really hosting, like really giving us like antics and stuff like that. Like Trish was not really funny. She wasn't really shady. She didn't trip like Titus O'Neil. I mean, it was just like, hey guys, check out my cat suit, bitch. I know I'm fabulous. I do have to say though, like as far as the beef or the rivalry or the shade that's being thrown between her and Tiffy time, with Tiffy being, you know, looking up to Trish and Trish being one of her idols and blah, 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 blah. But now she's saying that Trish is old. Okay. And Trish is like, I've been there, done that. It's like the beef that they could get out of this, if Trish decides to return again, I feel like would be hotter and better than the whole Becky Lynch, Zoe Stark, Trish Stratus thing that they did, you know, a couple months ago. But I'm here for it either way. But I'm just saying, as far as Trish being a host, honey, we got to spice it up. We got to spice it up. And speaking of spice it up, let's go ahead and just get into it, bitch. Gear of the night goes to Tiffany Stratton, bitch. Okay, at first I thought I was seeing shades of Britney Spears, bitch, but then I really got into it and it gave me Charlotte. Okay, I thought the girls was giving shouts out and paying respect and paying homage to Charlotte Flair. It looked really, really good. I think like the green, the peacock vibe, she had some pink in the background with the rhinestones, and it just really gave Charlotte Flair, but like, you know, a Tiffy Time 2.0 type of version. But anyway, the people love Tiffy Time. They cheered for her like this in France, if I remember correctly, or they were in France or either Australia for our most recent PLE. And I mean, Canada went crazy for her as well. So, I mean, it is her time. She is the women's Money in the Bank. She won. And for me, it was between Tiffy Time. It was between Cha-Ching, Chelsea Green, and or Naomi. Those were my three. And I was satisfied with Tiffy. I'm fine with Tiffy being the champ. Like, her gimmick is on point. She looks the part. I love her Alabama Slammer, okay? And we already know what she gives because she used to be a gymnast. So, boom, boom, bam. Like, she's great with all that in the ring. Like, she could either go the route of being like the next Charlotte, or she could be like the next Trish, and or she could carve her own thing and like be in her own lane and do her own thing. But when it comes to like WWE and what they look for and like your all-American like women's wrestler, Tiffany got it. Tiffany got it. But anyway, annoying moments, the crowd chanting CM Punk every 10 damn minutes. It's just like Canada, girl. I was like, okay, we know CM Punk is doing his big ones. He out here, running out here in tie-dye, rainbow, cotton candy shoes, bitch. Attacking Drew McIntyre, bitch. At a moment like this, he did his big ones. But it's just like, y'all chanting CM Punk every 10 minutes. And it didn't even matter what match it was. It could have been a match or a segment that had nothing to do with CM Punk at fucking all, bitch. And the Canadian crowd, bitch, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. And I'm just like, God, today, bitch, I can't even wipe my ass without hearing CM Punk chants, bitch. The most annoying. Now, a fun chant for me, no shade, no tea, was when the Canadians stood on their big ones and stood on business and was giving fuck you solo chants. Ah, my fucking God, bitch. Fuck you solo chants ringing out in Canada goes crazy to me. Like, honey, what is going? Is it that bad? Like, is Solo that bad now? Like, is he that much of a heel now where it's like automatic? He take 2 steps out to the ramp. Fuck you, Solo. That is crazy, but I'm here for it. Either way, I'm here for it. Just want to continue to put out the reminder out there that Seth Rollins' gear must be stopped, bitch. Okay, period, bitch. Okay, y'all know I am the front runner of the Seth Rollins' gear must be stopped campaign. And bitch, at this PLE in Canada, Seth Rollins did it again, bitch. Okay, period. Like, I didn't know whether Seth Rollins was giving avant-garde Basquiat Schiaparelli pieces, or if this bitch was about to get ready and model in a Balenciaga runway show. Like, girl, the brooches, the deep V cut, the power puff fucking sleeves, bitch. I'm just like, could Pretty Deadly come out in something like this? I think that would fit their mold and aesthetic. But it's like, I'm listening to this guy call himself like Seth freaking Rollins, Monday Night Rollins, and it's like, he's not even like the Joker character anymore. Like, he's not even like the why so serious guy anymore. He is just full blown homosexual fashionista. Gonna serve you looks in the ring, bitch. And it's just like, it's getting to the point now where, you know, I'm still gonna be the front runner for this campaign, bitch. Seth Rollins gear must be stopped, bitch. Okay, period. Damian Priest, no kick out. What's that? Bitch, I was looking like a deer in headlights when I was looking at this match, bitch. Okay, I'm just thinking like, okay, bitch, what actually happened? Like, did the ref fuck up? Was the people in the back, did they not hit Drew McIntyre's music fast enough because Drew was about to cash in? Like, could Damian Priest not move them shoulders, bitch? Was Seth Rollins like over top of both of his shoulders to the point where he could not move or get a shoulder up? Did that Falcon Arrow take his ass to another dimension, bitch? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what happened to where it left that long of a pause to where, like, nobody realized that, you know, bitch, like, we gotta save the company, bitch. Either I'm gonna kick out, bitch, or Seth Rollins is gonna win, bitch. Like, the referee had to take things into his own hands, bitch, and just like, nope. We running it back, bitch. It's not a 3 count, bitch. Even though Damian Priest's shoulders is flat as fucking pancakes on this fucking floor. You know what? And then on the after show, the kickoff after show, bitch, the press conference. There we go. Triple H had the nerve to say, "Oh well, I wish people wouldn't focus on the negative parts of it, but you know, that's how it is. People are just going to focus on the negative and not focus on the good accomplishments that Damian Priest has made throughout his journey." And I'm just like, girl, cut this shit out, bitch. We're watching this as viewers. You guys are putting on a live show, and you bitches should have practiced this, but I know y'all have, bitch. It's a whole routine going on here, bitch. You know, you gotta hit your spots, bitch. That includes the people in the back hitting the music too. Y'all gotta be on it, okay, honey? We're paying billions of dollars to get this production going. I mean, really, bitch. If this would happen under Vince McMahon's watch, bitch, Vince McMahon would have marched out that bitch and took that microphone, bitch. Get your thoughts in on the whole Damian Priest, no kick out, Seth Rollins looking like a fucking Pokemon down there, bitch, trying to figure out what the fuck happened, bitch. The referee looking crazy. He probably scared he about to lose his job, bitch. And then, bitch, once you think Drew McIntyre is actually gonna cash in and this is gonna be an amazing moment for him and he's finally gonna win something, bitch. The belt being that something, God, today, CM Punk come out of nowhere with them goddamn Lucky Charms shoes, bitch. I absolutely cannot right now. CM Punk really just, like, blowing my mind. Like, we know that they're feuding. We know they're going tit for tat. They're going back and forth. But, damn. On one hand, I thought WWE would at least let Drew McIntyre keep the briefcase for a little bit, bitch. Okay, get back to the States. Brag about your win. Okay, brag to CM Punk. You still had his family with you with the bracelet and all that. You had the bracelet and the briefcase. God, could we have just seen him do that for maybe 2-3 weeks and then go into the whole, you know, CM Punk recovering and getting revenge? Okay, bitch. But anyway, CM Punk did his big ones, but clearly, I mean, I don't know if CM Punk is clear to fight, but he definitely started fighting the ring referees, bitch, a ring official, the 2 girls. He definitely started horse playing around with them and wrestling and tackling them. And I think the big deal here was the fact that they were women and not men. Like, if you're in the company and you're horse playing, of course, this goes on a lot. But it's like, honey, these were full-blown women, and you, honey, attacked these girls in front of everybody. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, like, doing this right now? Like, why do we need to see this right now? And if you needed to blow off some testosterone or something, like, horseplay around with one of the guys. It was plenty of them there. Honey, you went and did this to 2 female referees. Like, girl, and like, CM Punk was really wrestling these girls. And I'm like, okay, bitch. He must really need to get in the ring, bitch. He must not be cleared yet. So, CM Punk, honey, attacking staff as soon as the cameras go off. God, today. As soon as they cut the camera to another scene, bitch, CM Punk attacking staff. Yes. A cult of personality. We love it. Moving along to the women's ladder match. Now, you guys, I love the WWE women. I really do. And you know, it started off a little slow there, but they definitely picked it up. The girls definitely picked it up. First and foremost, I just want to point out to Michael Cole that, baby, you have never beat Naomi in a dance contest. Okay, period. Michael Cole said he beat Naomi in a dance contest. Bitch, that absolutely took me out. And also, too, Zoe, I just want to let you know, girl, I know you're still a little new here, and I know that you've been following Shayna Baszler around, and you've kind of been under the tutelage of Baszler. But guess what, baby? When it comes to this makeup and these face paints, okay, Shayna Baszler is not the authority you want to follow, okay? Shayna Baszler is not the girl you want to get to do your face paints or your eyeshadow. Io Sky definitely did her big ones in the women's match, okay? Cha-Cha Ching, Chelsea Green, everybody was rallying behind her. I mean, you look on Reddit, you look on Instagram, you even look on YouTube, and she was like the overall favorite to win. I thought it was interesting what I was seeing online about how people were saying that there had not been a successful like women's fluke cash in, like the women cash in and it don't go right and they just miss their opportunity, sort of like it's happened for Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, blah, 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 blah. We haven't had that for the women in quite some time. And so I've seen a lot of people's comments and suggestions that it should have been Chelsea Green to fill in that position or that slot for the women, to have her whole Money in the Bank win, to be gimmicky and have her fluke and flop on her cash in, and or her winning the Money in the Bank would make her more believable and people would take her more serious. So it's just like, I'm getting into it and it's like, damn, all the way around people are rallying behind Chelsea Green, giving reasons, giving points, and giving facts as to why her winning the Money in the Bank would have actually been good and not been all that bad. All the women did an amazing job in the match, okay? Lala Valkyria, honey, she was flying around that ring like a little crow, okay, period. Naomi was lighting it up. Her glow was a little dim, but it was cute for what it gave, but Naomi was lighting it up. Lastly, the Bloodline, bitch, especially Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, bitch, the Samoan werewolf, okay? Wow. Honestly, after seeing this match, would Roman Reigns actually be proud of Solo Sikoa? I mean, Solo Sikoa has done some, you know, underhanded, sneaky type shit, you know, on the back end, and how he went about getting the Ula Falas, honey, we still don't know. Roman Reigns could be on side of the road, be up somewhere, honey. We don't know. Could Roman Reigns actually be proud of what's going on, the situation? I mean, we still got to check on Paul Heyman. We got to get the updates and still get the status of, you know, his injuries, if he sustained any. But I'm pretty sure that Butterball sustained some injuries, bitch. No shade, no tea. We love you, Paul. Get well soon, fish. But I'm just saying, if Roman Reigns is sitting back looking like, hey, you know what? This kid's onto something. You know, I don't know. But Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, the Bloodline, Tonganoa, Tongaloa, they did their big ones, bitch. Like, I knew they were going to win anyway, no shade, no tea. But the ending, I was not expecting, because you got to a moment and point in the match where Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes were about to powerbomb, I think it was either Solo Sikoa or either Jacob Fatu, through the ring announcer's table, just like they did Paul Heyman, just like they did Paul Heyman last week, honey, just like they did Paul Heyman last week. And so I thought they were about to get revenge, and I thought that's how they were kind of going to go into ending the match. They did, but there was a bit of a swerve, bitch. Okay, period. This was a really good match. It was entertaining. Kevin Owens' energy throughout the entire match. Jacob Fatu's energy. This new side of Solo Sikoa that we saw, I mean, it was off the chain. You know, Cody Rhodes got in the ring, paid homage, okay, did his big ones. Cody Cutter, Crossroads, you know, Cody gave what it gave. Randy Orton definitely did his big ones, okay, with the RKOs out of nowhere, bitch, back to back. He was juking with the RKOs, bitch. He was crossing bitches over like he was on the basketball court going into RKOs. It was a really good match, an entertaining match. And so with that being said, it makes me wonder, what is Roman Reigns thinking, bitch? Okay, period. You had Jacob Fatu come out of nowhere with the Ula Fala, with the Ala Falas, putting them around the neck of Solo Sikoa, and it's just like, bitch. They might have went about getting their positions in shady ways, but like Roman Reigns is gone. Jey Uso is off being a yeet master, and Jimmy is somewhere recovering. It's like, who is stepping up for the bloodline right now? Bitch, Solo and the rest of the gang. I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to like Solo and the new bloodline. Ooh, oh my God. I know y'all gonna come for my head in the comments. But anyway, you guys, definitely hit me up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, y'all already know the drill. You already know the routine. I would love to interact with you guys in the comment section below about your thoughts on Money in the Bank Canada Toronto. Okay, 2024, bitch.
Ooh, I done been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Ooh, who gave you pills? Who gave that dust? Pluto sent you.